This is EnterTalk on Caffeine TV or caffeine.tv. And we are at the NAMM 2019 show. It's been killing it. I can't believe how many people have been at this show, and we've had a great time. Our friends on Caffeine, thank you very much for joining us. You guys rock. We are working to be more communicative, so please bear with us with this. We just wanted to be able to bring you guys to NAMM and meet all the cool gear companies, all the cool artists. And with that said, I'm going to talk to one of the very special ones. Comes to me from a very great friend, Layala Hall and Ellis Hall, who is the ambassador of soul. And it's Honey Larochelle. I wanted to make sure I got the last name right.
Yeah, so, that's perfect.
Hey, I do my best
well
here.
Well
done. This lovely lady is an amazing talent. You are a singer. You do it all. So tell me, how did you get connected to Ellis and about your career and how you got started?
Okay, well, I moved to Brooklyn in 2006.
Awesome.
You know, in pursuit of my musical dream, and immediately booked a world tour with the Brand New Heavies.
Oh, that is awesome. No,
it was awesome.
You were opening artist, or you were part
I
of
was their background singer for 4 years, and during that time, we did a double headlining tour with Macy Gray.
Yes, yes.
Who ended up signing me to her independent record label.
Awesome.
I was signed to Macy for 3 years. And then I ended up actually, India Davenport decided she wanted to do a side project, and so I became the lead singer for the Brand New Heavies, and I was with them for 5 years as the lead singer. And during that time, I was also touring.
I've heard of you, but I didn't realize I heard so much of you.
Okay.
That's why I'm totally into
They're
the
amazing,
retro
right?
soul.
Yes.
You know, people call them neo soul, but I would. But I wouldn't call them a neo soul group.
Well, they're actually defined technically as acid jazz.
And that's a weird thing,
which is like a genre that we haven't really discussed or kept alive. Like it still exists, but we call it other things now. Like that's why we're searching. Is it neo soul? What is it? Retro soul?
It's called well, if you ask Spotify, it's called retro pop.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Spotify.
Okay. Spotify defines what we now listen to, but when I listen to Brand New Heavy stuff, it's called retro pop.
Okay.
You know, you got Meyer Hawthorne, Alan Stone, all of that, which the Brand New Heavies were the group that kind of established that pocket, that groove.
Yeah, they did. They were the pioneers. And I actually ended up working on Alan Stone's first record as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did some vocal arranging.
Shout out to Alan.
Him.
I know you're listening.
Yeah, you are the man.
Is he around here? Or,
I don't know. We're not in touch any longer. Call me.
Yes. He kind of looks a little bit like Where's Waldo, because he has the hat.
Yeah, you know, he's working his nerdy hippie look.
Yeah, no,
he's
it's
killing
all
it. He slays.
He is, and that's the sound. When I was in a band, that was our sound too. So yeah.
Oh,
it's funny. Funny how you learn something about.
What was your band? Can I find you on Spotify?
No, we didn't get to that point.
Okay.
Actually, this is what this all was about. Was we just wanted some rehearsal space, and I knew a guy that had a radio network. He said, "If you help me with my radio network, I'll give you some rehearsal space."
Amazing.
And then next thing you know, we've got EnterTalk, which is 16 shows.
Wow.
We're doing a bunch of new web TV shows, and we get a chance to hang out with lovely ladies like you that are super talented. And you find I knew about you, but like I said, I didn't know that depth that you go and how much I was into what you're doing.
Right.
It's very cool. So, you know, you're there, Brand New Heavies. Now you're getting to your career. Tell us about
Right. So, you know, during that time I got signed to Macy's label, and I was just working with all these incredible writers and producers, and she actually moved me from New York to LA. So that's when I made the move in 2010.
How do you like the difference here?
Oh, quality of life is like 150%. But I miss the people.
Weather out there
I miss
right
my
now.
people, man. I miss my Brooklyn heads big time.
I heard the food over there is just killer. So
well, the food in LA is killer too. And like if you want to be health conscious, it's a lot easier here. You know, you can get like all the good stuff delivered.
I'm not about that. You can see I'm a big boy. I don't play that.
It doesn't matter if you're big or not. You can still make healthy choices and it'll be delicious.
Just not as fun.
I mean, I find them to be fun. In LA, I think there's a lot of creative places that are like, oh, you can have fried chicken and it doesn't have to be fried in muck and like wrapped in muck and, you know, whatever.
I get it. I totally get it.
I like it. I like LA. It's warm. It's January. I'm sweating.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm regretting the long tights. Okay, that's a thing.
No, I hear you.
In
Although
Brooklyn,
last
I'd
week
be like 6 tights, please.
last week we were wimps. We had like, I don't know, 50s or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
bitter cold. I was miserable in the
but
rain. I was like, oh.
I can't handle that anymore myself. I come from Northern California where they have more weather, so. But as we're talking about the weather, you're here at NAMM now. You're a recording artist. You're doing this. What are you looking forward to here at the NAMM show? What have you seen? What have you worked with? What have you played with? Tell me what.
To be honest, I haven't had a chance. Today is my day to go and explore all the booths because I've just been performing throughout the weekend and meeting with people. So I haven't really had a chance to play on the stuff, but I'm really looking forward.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to checking out the Nord booth.
Oh,
I'm interested in.
So I know you're saying you're also keys.
I play enough keys to write.
Okay.
And tinker around.
Yeah.
I can make beats, yo.
Yeah.
But I'm just interested in the Nord booth because all of my bands always use Nord, and it's just one of those brands that
I know
I'm really
we know a lot of
excited
people.
about. Yeah, we probably have a ton of mutual friends.
Matt Cuson, are you familiar with Matt?
No, actually.
Really? Because he was in that circle.
Oh, maybe if I saw his face, I see some mutual friends now.
There you go.
What up, Daru Jones? Shout out. Brooklynites in the building.
Oh, okay. So tell me about some of the other people that you've worked with so that I see if
Okay, so then I started touring with Joss Stone. I was with her for a few years. We did the whole world. That was amazing. She's just mind-blowing vocalist.
Yeah, yeah. I love the stuff she did with Mick Jagger and Eurythmics.
Yeah.
Dave Stewart.
Yes,
Stewart, yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
that was
incredible
good stuff.
stuff.
That's what's up. I mean,
it was
I
a little
love
bit before. She was like just starting to work with Damian Marley. It was like just a little bit before that.
Okay, okay.
So 2008, 2009. Okay. And then, I've been with Dr. John.
Oh, wow. Now you went old school.
You know? Yeah, I've always kind of just been an old school, old soul.
Okay. Now, is your music flavored your joint, or is there another style that you like?
My original stuff started out as classic soul, just like taking it old school. Okay. Then I started incorporating some reggae into it, and that was mostly because I was touring and I was spending a lot of time in Denmark, and most of my friends who were platinum artists in Denmark were doing reggae, and so we just ended up doing that, and then I ended up releasing an EDM EP.
EDM?
So I go,
so you're all over the place.
All over the spectrum. So it has been kind of confusing, I think.
So I get the Nord thing. Are you going to go to any of the other
well, obviously all the microphones. I got to check all the mics.
What's the microphone that works with you the best?
I mean, Shure's always been the first. Shure shot
for
is
live.
The 58 is like, I know I'm going to sound good. I don't need to wonder. You know, and it's what everybody has. So it's like, okay, at least I know I'm safe here. But I'm interested in checking out some studio mics and seeing what actually sounds good. The last time I checked, it was actually a newscaster mic that worked the best on my voice.
Yeah, you've got that beautiful little bit of that raspy tinge.
It's kind of trumpety, but it's raspy, but it's like there's like high ends.
Can I put you on the spot a little bit? Could you sing a little lick for us? We need you to do an EnterTalk jingle. There we go. That would be awesome. Beautiful.
You're watching EnterTalk.
Well, there's our jingle, folks.
There you go. Hear it. Just cut, paste, cut the check.
Now I'm going to have to pay royalties.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to get flagged on Facebook. You know how they do that when you play somebody's song and
they'll be like, Honey Larochelle has claim to this jingle.
So yeah. Well, that's cool. You should check out. I'm going to give you some recommendations from friends. Check out Vanguard Audio. They have incredible mics.
Great.
Aston right in here. So this is the section. Folks, we're in the new the sky bridge of the.
Yeah, I was like, what is this building?
I know.
This is like,
it
was not here.
Yeah. So this is where like all the audio stuff is.
Okay.
So they have all like the mixing desk, all of the microphones, in-ears, all the stuff that you're going to love. So you're in the right place.
Great.
All on that side over there. I know you guys out in Caffeine Land may not understand what I'm saying, but this is like there's 115,000 people here, and trying to figure out where you're at, it's like trying to figure out where you're at in a city. So
it's the Burning Man of music geeks.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So with that said, you are on a fast track for your career. I know this because Layala would not be raving about you the way she does.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's such a blessing.
She is. She is.
I'm so thankful for her.
What's next? What's the next big thing for you?
Well, I'm about to go back out on the Smooth Jazz Cruise.
Okay.
Where I'll sing with Marcus Miller and Candy Dolfer and Kirk Whalum and a bunch of incredible smooth jazz legends.
Victor Wooten should be here.
Actually, Raul Madon is going to be on with us this year, and Layla Hathaway.
Oh, can you do the chord voice?
No, not yet. But trust me, in my shower, things are. Attempts are happening. I'm coming for you, Layla.
So you're inviting? Are you inviting EnterTalk in the shower to hear you do that?
No, but I'll let you know when it's ready. So I'm about to go do that cruise. I'm working on a next album, and I actually just began a glass straw company.
A glass?
Straw, drinking straw. I'm trying to save the world.
You go, girl. Healthy food, save the world.
Yeah.
I need to take a note. So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Honey. Now, is that your official
It's
name?
not my government, but my government actually translates to Honeybee.
Honeybee.
Yeah, so my name was Honeybee growing up. Everybody called me Honeybee, and then we started to have the internet be a big part of our lives, and I was trying to make a website and an email address, and all the other Honeybee sites were not appropriate for my fans. So I dropped the B, and I just used my government last name, Larochelle, and it's been Honey Larochelle ever since.
Well, honey, thank you very much for joining us. You are a lovely, lovely, lovely talent, lady, all of the above, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yeah, you the do-it-all Renaissance girl. This has been EnterTalk. We are on Caffeine TV. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. We're gonna be right back. If I got my information right, we should be seeing Victor Wooten here any moment. So we're kind of working with his schedule. So thank you, folks. Honey.
Thank you.
We're out.
Yeah.